We were out on a mission one day, like 2 days before I was gonna come home, and my vehicle was hit by a rocket-propelled grenade. And that caused a really bad traumatic brain injury. Ended up getting sent home a few days early, and then after that it was 2 years of therapy. My name is Trista Boyenga, and I was in the United States Army for approximately 12 years. I did 3 deployments during that time frame, 1 to Kuwait, 1 to Iraq, and 1 to Afghanistan. I went through pretty much every kind of therapy imaginable. My memory was absolutely awful. And then it was just multiple doctor's visits and things like that, occupational therapy. I spent every day in physical therapy for almost 2 years. I had chronic migraine, which just made it almost impossible for me to work. And I went and I saw all these specialists all over the United States. I went to like one of the best orthopedic surgeons in the world and one of the best neurologists, and they all said the same thing over and over again. You're gonna be on prescription pain management for the rest of your life. And it was awful because I didn't want to be on Percocet or oxycodone or any of that stuff. I felt like I was living my life in a haze. I was so depressed, and I think at that point that was the worst. Then I got introduced to Alex at the 22 Project. I did the first round of hyperbaric oxygen therapy, and it was just a night and day flip. So much better after that. I can remember things, the brain fog went away. It's a lot clearer. I'm back to a normal working environment. Everything is almost to the point where it was right before I got injured. There are so many veterans out there with traumatic brain injury and PTSD, post-concussion disorder, and they can't function in their day-to-day lives anymore. They lose all hope. And hyperbaric oxygen therapy helps bring you back to where you were before. And if there's anything that I could say is, organizations like the 22 Projects, they change lives. It's amazing what they do for people. I wish I would have known about them years ago, and I could have several years of my life back. I have 2 years of my life that are it's really fuzzy because I spent that entire time in this, drug-induced haze of just trying to feel better day to day. And I could have just been living normally if I would have had something like this initially. Not only have they completely changed my life as far as giving me this treatment, but it's also a sense of family. Everyone that I've come into contact with and I've met, we all have this similar story and similar healing process. And it's been so good to be able to connect with other veterans who have gone through the same things that I have. If another veteran is considering hyperbaric oxygen therapy, but they're unsure for some reason, I would tell them just, reach out to any one of us who have been in this process already. If you are considering donating to the 22 Project, 100% of what you donate is going to go directly to healing our veterans. After I finished my hyperbaric oxygen therapy treatment, I was able to think clearly throughout the day. I didn't have this brain fog. I didn't have to be on any of the medications anymore. I didn't even have to be on my migraine medications anymore. It completely did a 180 on that. I didn't live with daily headaches. I was able to go out and hang out with my friends and go back to work and basically have my life back.